Two members of Fnatic are already sort of creating this pinch, but Zeta, 2 kills.
Yep, what flank? Potter, what flank? Zeta has already taken care of it, and it's not like he got away with it for free, just down to 22 health, but you're right, that flank that you mentioned that would have been so important has already been dropped, and Zeta single-handedly keeping things at bay, making it a 5v2, make that a 5v1 in favor of Cloud9. Potter,
set themselves up with the best chance they can into winning that round.
And look, safe money don't make money, right? So you gotta invest. It's exactly what they do. I like this from Mitch as well. He's gonna plant the spike up top. You saw Magnum trying to bang through, not able to get much going on there. We've already seen Fnatic really just kind of drop and fall apart in large part because of what we mentioned at the beginning of the round, right? Like, they don't have guns. They're not really going to be able to fight back.
Yeah, exactly. And Mystic
haven't made their way exceptionally far yet. Boaster getting the first kill of the round, and now you see the spike has made its way past 410 up top. Mitch planted in this exact same spot in the previous round. Finds success here again.
Love this plant coming through for Cloud9. So many layers available for this squad in this post plant in case Mitch gets taken out just like he did. It's all good. Cloud9, they've got the backlines covered. Vanity's got his poison still in play. 2 members of Fnatic on the flank once again, just like Pistol.
Oh, Zeppa turned away at just the wrong time. Vanity looking to keep back the flank. Spike ticking away. Numbers in favor of Fnatic heavily. So Leaf, that's a crispy shot. He gets the second one onto Mystic. So far, so good. Leaf going hunting, going aggressive. But you've got Doma on the defuse. He has to peel back. Doma gets it to half, gets it past. He's gonna get all the way through, and he does. Spot is Zeta's waiting to see who's gonna push their way forward. Spike slowly but surely ticking away. You have to be careful here. You don't have enough as far as personnel to make sure the flank is not going to be a factor. And there it is. It comes. Vanity left alone, though, in a 1v3. You got to have eyes on the back of your head as well, because there is pressure coming. He gets dinked. That does not feel good. 6 armor, 63 HP. He's still trying to make magic happen. The snake bite all of the...
Get pinched here. We've got Durka and the Sova meeting up. Now, Leaf, he does get res in the spike. It should get down. This is a 4 versus 5 post, but all that Molly, how clutch.
He's managed to dance around the first bit of utility, not able to take care of that. Zeppa's going to get the spike down anyway, but what that does is that buys time. Now, Fnatic, again, continue to push their way forward. They were able to approach this retake from multiple angles. You've got Boaster on the flank, who's already got one. Durka does as well with that Blade Storm 5v2. Zeppa has all sorts of nonsense that he's going to have to deal with, and this does not look good. Fnatic, they've kind of come back here. Mystic's on the defuse, and he's just going to carry that bad boy all the way.
Yeah, Zeppa, he's going to get taken.
Durka. Oh, not able to land the shot. Zeta with the gorgeous timing there, and there's Leaf on that flank that we mentioned. That Blade Storm paying off. Boaster. Oh, no. Oh, Boaster able to take one with him, but Zeta avoids a bit of a mess there. Doma drops the wall down. The Hunter's Fury coming out. Things looking very good for Cloud9 as they think it's what's left to be seen. Oh, he is now. But Zeppa wins that out anyway. Mystic in a 1v2, nothing doing. Cloud9 take the lead back.
This is going to get interesting. Vanity feeling the pressure, feeling like he's got to take map, and he gets taken out as well. Zeppa's in a pretty decent spot. The spike should go down, and he's still got the paint shells on his back.
Fnatic somewhat comfortable here. You can see some of the pings coming out on the minimap, but I like this from Cloud9, how they've set up aggressively. Take a look at where Leaf is, right? Like, he's all the way up to make sure there's nobody pushing their way forward. Makes this attempt at a retake a bit more difficult, but Leaf may have his hands full as he's dancing around. The Cloudburst one, not able to get the second as Durka takes care of him. That Marshall's been so good for him up until that point. Numbers now back in favor of the defending team, but they've got to bust a move. Spike ticking away. Zeppa makes it a 2v2. Oh, Zeppa, the 1v1. Is Mystic gonna have time? He goes up top. I think he's just gonna try to take the fight to him, or at least survive, keep the weapon away. He does. Heavy push across mid. Oh dear, Durka. Great opening shot. The wall's gonna deny any opportunity at a second, but Boaster's able to get his.
Get as he does. Mystic, a beautiful shot as well. Mitch isn't even looking at him, and Leaf falls to his death as well. It's all just down to Zeta. And if he gets a couple of kills, that would be everything, but Just a sliver.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Yes, for a couple. Almost got as you hear the Hunter's Fury coming on mine. Roomba clearing out backside. Durka looking for the tight angle, a shot right in the kneecaps. Drops Zeppa. Numbers in favor of Fnatic. You hear the Viper's pick coming through as well. From Vanity. Leaf. Leaf. Oh boy, that was bad. That did not look good. Boaster winning that duel out. Oh, Spidey sends it. Yeah. And again, you read the flank. You read it every time. The lockdown's going to come out as well. It's going to force.
Oh no.
Base. Yeah, they have to step back. Mitch might be in trouble. Mitch, get away! No, he's dropped. He's caught, but there's nobody pushing forward. He may be okay for time being, but Doma's gonna stick it. He's gonna stick it. He's gonna take it all the way again. How many times has that been? Happy, and he's had to give up the angle. Still okay for now. The Hunter's Fury. Leaf. Oh, Leaf, you bit off a bit more than you could chew. But the res comes out. Does Durka go aggressive? Oh, he tried going hot and heavy right into his lap, but Durka says not today. The res is going to come through from Boaster as well. As the half, gets dangerously close to meeting its end. I like this from Vanity. Makes his way up B long. They may find some space down B.
Yeah, Vanity, if he gets this pick onto Killjoy, who's very much ready for that Magnum, just kind of gives Vanity a gifting headshot there. The squad is here, though. Yeah.
So kind of gifting headshot right around Christmas time. Viper's Fit comes out as the wall goes up. Mitch has to give that space right back. They're running out of time too. I think they kind of have to commit here. So far, so good. Leaf takes care of Magnum. And I mean, Fnatic's so far away. They're gonna have to buy a considerable amount of time to approach this together.
Yeah, but we've seen this, right? I mean, Fnatic, they seem to really understand the timings of how much, seconds they have in this retake. Durka, a lot of damage onto Vanity, but...
Doma put the wall up. Doma did it again. Oh! Doma did it again, and Leaf tried going in from the top. Not able to do so. Mystic again on the defuse. He doesn't even need to stick it as they're cleaned up. Durka with 3 on the round. Fnatic.
They're about to meet Vanity.
You've got to take care of Doma, right? He's been it for Fnatic, and he's still got that wall. If you're Cloud9, you have to take care of him, but how do you do it? You don't do it like that.
The wall again, Doug.
Yep. Boaster taking care of Zeppa. Wall again. They just don't have an answer. Potter, they don't have an answer for it. What did they do?
That is startling. That's worth.
As soon as those walls go up, yeah, you can tell that's where they want to go. Oh boy. That was terrifying to watch. Imagine coming through that wall and seeing all of that in front of you. With 30 seconds left, Fnatic managed to establish control and get the spike down just a hair of a second too late.
The Pain Shell's taking out the planter. Nice sacrifice for Mystic. We'll see if the rest of the Fnatic guys can make this post happen. Not a lot of utility, hardly any at all, and Mitch responds back with his own wall. Starts to defuse, and Zeppa gets caught out with a nade out. Oh my god, Boaster 1 versus 1.
Boaster, you mad lad. No armor, the classic. Messes Mitch up, he has to back up, 46 HP. Mitch on the tap, the Hunter's Fury's gonna come out as well, and he's right freaking next to him. Peels off, dancing around the container. There's not enough time.
The sound
I don't know that he's gonna get it. Boaster, but Mitch got it to half. Is he gonna get it all the way through? He is. What a response.
Gaining a lot of ground. That's so much damage for Leaf through a smoke. Beautiful stuff. Cloud9 have 4 members. Only 2 left for Fnatic. Durka and Mystic. Spike is down. Oh, this Molly.
Well, that Spike's in a brutal spot. They're just going to have to frag their way out. Yeah, and back, got shot out, but they have a beat on things for now. Mystic, though, great start. Traded right back out. You feel the gun difference here, Potter.
You certainly do.
Wait.
Durka, that looked on, but Fnatic, they have the ace sight completely. Spike is going to go down.
Are they going to do this thing?
This is close. This is too damn close, Doug.
Vanity gets healed up, has no armor, swings out, surprise. Boaster drops down, stays alive for now. The pre-fire, no good. Durka is, however, it's a 2v2 is all that remains. You've got Leaf with that blade from his Magnum dancing around, not able to get much going. It's all gonna fall down to Durka. Durka with that Marshall. As Vanity's on the tap, he goes in aggressive, stuffs the barrel down his face. Oh, but Leaf trades it back out, again avoiding what could be disaster.
Disaster indeed. Barely scraping by in this round. Beautiful stuff coming through for Fnatic. I love the patience. That could be the hero here for Cloud9.
He's gonna have his hands full as they creep their way forward. You've got Durka. Getting the plant down up top.
Oh,
Leaf.
Spike planted.
Not able to land the shots. Durka's up there as well. Dueling blades.
No touch.
As Durka goes up. Oh, Durka
Player
gets the
standing.
best of Zeta and the best of Leaf. As he's looking for more Vanity and his Spectre. All that's left. He shows up just a bit late. The party's about over, mate.
or it's just getting started. No. Party's
Nah,
over.
it's over.
Yeah.
Fnatic have answered so well in situations like this where where Cloud9 have an opportunity to make something happen. Fnatic just shuts the door on him, and it seems like they're doing that here as well.
That dart should be huge. Zeta, good reaction, a nice no scope, but Zeppa, he just potentially wants to. Oh, the reload! He's actually deviating. He's going to go up towards tube, and that's so much noise, so much information for him. He cuts the rotations off at the mid. Killjoy should get the spike down, and it's all down to Zeta. He knows Boaster's in this general vicinity. He's going to try to sniff him out, but Durka, he's here. He's got Boaster's back, and he's going to clean it up. That's a 10th round on the board here for Fnatic. And the way that they're constantly waiting for each other, never taking a 1v1. And as I say that, Zeta, he takes his 1v1. He does take out Boaster, but Doma's got the res right off the back there.
Yeah, you can tell they didn't bring very much. When you've got Spectres and a Frenzy and stuff like that, why not? Kind of roll the dice, see what you can find. Leaf, I don't know that he's going to get a chance at much of anything quite yet, unless Doma plays with fire, and it looks like that's going to be the case. But the timing is just insane. Leaf has to dash away.
Dashes away, finds himself another angle for himself with that Marshall. Again, Cloud9, this is just a scrappy buy. They're trying to do as much damage as they can. Maybe get those, get that showstopper a little bit closer on the table.
Yeah, but a Frenzy.
Hey,
I mean,
you say but a frenzy,
yeah,
Doug.
that's true. That's true.
But I say he's got a frenzy,
True.
right? I mean, that's a dangerous weapon, especially in the kind of position that Zeppa's in, that close range angle there.
Yeah, I mean, it's no classic.
Of course.
But we'll take the Frenzy. In a
He's right
situation
above
like
him.
this.
Look down.
Oh, that's going to go.
Oh, wait.
Where the heck was he?
Oh
He
my
got it with the freaking Frenzy. You were right. Zeppa's still alive, too. 3 armor. Surely doesn't get a second. I would have lost my mind.
I was wishing for Zeppa to get that second there. Vanity is going to get taken out.
Letting anyone through, there's just so much you have to work your way through as well. You've got the Viper's Wall, you've got utility, but that just sliver of health, right? You have to deal with Durka, right? You've got to push him off the angle. You've got to throw something up to make sure he doesn't cause any more problems. Oh, Mitch swings around, Leaf drop. Oh, there it is. They take care of Durka, but Boaster gets 2. The Hunter Fury comes out and it isn't even able to get anything with it, but Mitch gets the defuse. Cloud9 gets to 10. That round was nuts.
What?
Spike down. The res comes through, and Magnum's got to know where that is. Once
Another
again,
flank.
it's going to be a thing about timing. Yeah, another flank. As Magnum creeping his way forward, they don't know that he's there, and he's going to get a chance to blow the thing up, but he shoots. I don't know that Zeppa knows. Oh, no, he doesn't know. Surely now you know. Zeppa drops. 3v3 is all that's left. Cloud9 with the numbers advantage, but Doma ripping the thing back, a 2v1. It all falls onto Magnum in the 1v2. How much utility do you have? What are you going to do? You got to bust the move. They're not faking it, my guy. It's the real thing. Mitch gets the defuse. Cloud9 tie us up.
What?
Lean more towards A. You got the spike out.
Showstopper.
Zeppa, showstopper. No one's home the first time around.
Oh, no.
Oh, he does get it, but not without being dropped. Leaf, Blade Storm. Hello. That's a gift. Leaf cleans him up. That res. Useless.
This flank, though. Look at Mystic.
He's gonna get a chance to hit again. The timing, my goodness. Split seconds that are changing the outcome of this map, but Magnum gets 2. Vanity's left alone, and how much do you have in you? Not a ton. Fnatic
Gets something going for him, but look how patient Magnum is being. Meanwhile, the spike, it's gonna go down towards B.
Vanity's got a Bucky.
Oh,
Yeah, and-
this Aang, man.
And the thing is, you have to deal with Magnum, right? Like, you know he's there. So while everything else is happening on the site, Zeppa's distracted. He can't help his team out towards B. You've got Vanity trying to make something happen. With that Bucky, nothing doing quite yet. Dirk is still with the op. A 4v4, it's just Cloud9 just have no guns.
Yeah.
Right? Like, how do you fight back? You don't. Mitch drops. A Vandal is all that's left in the hands of Zeppa, and he's got to stay alive here. That Bucky. If it's not the judge, it's the Bucky. Doma, the wall drops.
Wait
Are
a
they going to
minute.
do this? A 2v2 poster. The leader for Fnatic. Spike ticking away. He's good for one. Vanity gets it to half. Mystic gets the last. Booyah, baby. Fnatic take map one.
Iconic stuff coming through here for Fnatic.
Zeta getting the spike down. They still managed to do that. The thing is, for Fnatic, their guys are so weak, right? Like, they're battered and tattered.
They are battered and tattered. Durka just barely caught a glimpse of Leaf going right into there. Mitch, that turret should allow him to have some sort of decent post plant, but Zeta, he's all alone here. 2 versus 4. The retake is in motion.
Persistent little robot, isn't it?
A little bit.
Just refuses to go away. You talked about the retake being in motion. Mitch swings out. The flash was in their face, and it did not matter. Fnatic Magnum get 3 to close up the round.
Just on his back, and Leaf is gonna run right into it.
Oh no, Durka with 2. Leaf and Zeppa just get ripped to shreds. And here's the thing we were just talking about it, Potter. They bought up. Right, the investment, they just burned money.
Not to mention, man, that is message received, right? I mean, because the judge, that's like almost a slap in the face for Vanity. Right away, message received for Fnatic. Cloud9, they're just going to slow things down. They've just got the Spectres on their back. At this point, they want to try to somehow, some way get themselves back into the round. But Durka, he's still standing his ground.
Not again, right? Surely not.
Got 2 flashes on Zeta here, though.
Do you expect him to be here? The gravity well.
Oh, they expect it.
They've thrown everything at him. You ain't going nowhere, Durka. He isn't able to get the third. Zeta swings around and is able to get 2 of his own. This is a big round again. Left. Remember, Cloud9 invested. They've got to walk away with this here, but Boaster once again extinguishing the monkey business and the tomfoolery coming out from Cloud9. Fnatic sitting comfy. Mitch has the spike. A little tap, a little swing around, a little ring around the Rosie, but nothing doing.
Zeta popped his breach ultimate. You can see Doma, he just gets unstunned, is able to recover and take out Leaf, but that's the B site gone. Beautiful stuff for Cloud9, so decisive. They will get the spike down. And Mystic, if he doesn't check below him, man, he's gonna get taken out.
Vanity with a judge of his own. There it is. Gives it right back. Cloud9 able to get on. Haven't been hit yet, and that's why you see Doma and Boaster still playing backside. Doma takes care of Leaf, but the spike does go down, so it's a big step. Mitch not able to upgrade the weapon, just out of reach.
Oh,
there it is. Vanity provides a little bit of cover.
Oh,
how has he done that? He gets a second. A 1v1 through all of this. Mitch creeping his way around. He's only got 8 armor to his name. Spike ticking down. His Magnum is so healthy, and he's got a judge. A judge versus Spectre. Mitch might have gotten the timing just right. No, Alarm Bot gives him away. Magnum on the tap. It looks like he's going to try to get it to half. And then how does he approach this? Mitch waiting. Footsteps everywhere. Magnum on the tap. The judge is there, and he lands the shots. And he gets the defuse. Doing anything. But
30 seconds left.
Just outside of the lockdown. They make their way onto the site. 25 seconds left to the round, and they try to get the spike down. Mitch with the op. Things we all expected to say as Mitch gets a second with that bad boy Zeppa. Getting 2 of his own. What a round! A fly! He manages to get away.
a little fade away with the paint shells. Does a little bit of damage, but you're right, he does get pushed off. Backup is here. Vanity is happy to find himself 2 there. Everyone loves the ecos.
Spike planted.
And during this time, Leaf, he's found himself a little bit of a more aggressive position. Now the Fnatic guys, they're gonna want to die here in the round. They definitely have nothing to save. No reason to fool around. Doma's already got his ult. Nice little ego stroke though.
Yeah.
You know, let's see some headshots.
Yeah, we get a couple kills, a little confidence kills. Feel good about things. Maybe a little teabag at the end if you get a couple kills, right?
Of course.
Make you think about things. But that might be all that Doma gets. And we were actually just talking about potentially not saving here. I don't know that Doma's going to get a shot at anything. Yeah,
he's just going to try to force it now, force the issue, die to the spike, at the very least, rather.
Yeah. Mitch waiting to see if anyone's going to push him. He's going to get a shot at it. There he goes. Hits another one. He's been so good up until this point with that up, but doesn't get a shot onto Doma as Doma sucker punches him.
Sucker punch, the Killjoy ultimate does go down. Zeta feels the need to have to push forward, and Magnum, such a beautiful play, just protecting his ultimate there. He knows Cloud9 are going to funnel through that choke point.
Move very much at all. You've got Doma who's working his way forward towards the ult, but slight miss, busted knees. They get onto the site, though.
Spike
Onto A,
planted.
they get the spike down. Mitch has been cleaned up. Magnum creeping his way forward. Spots Vanity, not able to land the shots. He's still very healthy. But now it's on Fnatic. With an op in the hands of Durka to take this bad boy back. We'll see if Durka's able to do anything with it. Vanity patiently waiting on the other side. He's not going to have a ton of info to work with. He's just going to have to roll at the right time. The Rolling Thunder right into his lap, but Vanity gets caught up on it as well. Not able to land the second kill as Magnum cleans him up. Zeta does. Though as Durka's out, Leaf anchoring the site. Only able to take one with him. Zeta, the 1v1. Magnum on the tap, no armor, and a ton of utility. I mean, utility for days. Magnum gets it to half, swings around, but Zeta stuck. Judge. Zeta looking to get the spike down. You had an upgrade. All that's left is Mystic with 52 HP. A long distance fight
With the Judge.
with a close range weapon. Exactly what you want to be dealing with.
Exactly, yeah. Definitely. And for Fnatic, for Cloud9 rather, they definitely are not going to want to give Mystic any sort of shenanigans here.
Yeah, why would you, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't flirt with the opportunity.
Ace on this attack.
And they're turning up the pace right now as the Cosmic Divide comes through. The Seekers as well. Durka throws the brakes on that bad boy, at least for now. As Zeppa drops, you hear the Showstopper comes out. Durka, nothing doing. Vanity, though. Vanity gets two. The satchel right in front. Nothing doing, though. You see that flank, though. The spike, they're going to flip the map. Yeah, they're out.
Oh, but Magnum, this timing.
Uh-oh.
Because the spike is on Zeta, he's a little bit behind. He gets the one, and Vanity gets taken.
Again, this time does it. The blast pack across, but you don't check your 50. Doma's got a world hurt in front of him, but Durka's name gets two. Mitch with the op. Finding another one. You see the lockdown coming through as well. A 2v2 for the site. Cloud9 look to get the spike down and should be able to succeed. Leaf, you rat. Leaf, you mad lad, you crazy son of a gun. Oh no, nothing! Magnum gets him. It's all onto Mitch.
It's not planted for Mitch either. Hopefully, I didn't see whether he placed a molly on the spike or not. I don't think he did.
So.
Oh, that's huge. 1 versus 1. Now it's all down to Mystic, and he gets taken out. Mystic, what a shot onto Mitch. This was incredible. 2 versus 2. It came down, all down to the Killjoy ult. It might do a lot of damage, but Cloud9, they've got the sight.
Oh, what?
Through the smoke.
Someone check NPC. Magnum gets it as well.
Planted.
Only 3 left on the side of Cloud9. Yeah, they get the spike down. But what else do they have? Look at how Fnatic are working their way around, right? Like a boa constrictor suffocating out your prey. That's exactly what they're doing. Zeppa gets a flash. Oh my God! Whoa. Okay, Vanity. My goodness. I might have walked off the set. That might have been it.
He was a little possibility, and the crosshair placement is good.
Not able to land the kills, but you see him start to funnel out. As Fnatic really just kind of rip Cloud9 to shreds, right? Like, look at how weak Mitch is. Leaf is the only healthy one left, and that's not going to be enough. Fnatic take the pistol.
Wow.
Real setup from Fnatic, man. Like, I don't know that you easily find a way into anything. You just kind of have to throw everything in the kitchen sink at them.
Yeah.
And then even then, I mean, you've got the Viper wall, right? To deny vision, to deny knowledge of what's happening back there. They have to invest utility to work their way through it, and then you still don't know what's on the other side. And to top it off of all of that, you've got Mystic, who's cozily making his way around. It was just too good of a setup. Mitch doesn't have an op this time, but what he does have is a turret that plays contact just like that. Then Mitch swings around. It was a beautiful setup, and he didn't get hit by the knife, so he was able to make that play happen. Yes, precise gunplay is what we saw just there. But Cloud9 still sitting okay. Mitch drops, but Zeta has shown up. He's arrived at just the right time. Great response from Cloud9.
Great response for sure. The backup
has that Judge, right? So he can play this tight angle, and they're just throwing everything they have. Oh, Leaf!
The pinch!
What? Whirling dervish of aim! That just goes down there as Fnatic are able to get the openers onto the site that they need, and they're not done quite yet. In fact, they want more. But Zeppa, what can you do to stop it? Mystic gets the spike down. At least now he does. And Fnatic sitting so cozy here. Cloud9 severely outnumbered, severely outgunned, have to figure out how they're going to take this site back with no armor on Zeppa and only 10 on the side of Mitch. You're up in heaven. You're going to have to work your way either out through the window, maybe wrap your way around through the defender spawn, or work your way down ramps, and every single one of those are covered into this round. And Fnatic dial it up again, right? They've taken ramp. They're continuing to work their way forward. You saw, was that Zeppa? Zeppa had to get the heck out.
Yeah, it's really good utility, though. And yeah, it's just a scrappy buy for Cloud9. You see, they just want to make something happen for themselves. And although Durka does get taken out, Fnatic, they should be well awares of what a weak buy Cloud9 have. The confidence should start booming. Good flash for Doma. It doesn't catch anyone, but hey, they get into the site.
Yeah, and that's having the wherewithal to understand, right? Like, we know Cloud9, we know they don't have much as far as buy goes. There's a real good chance that there's somebody creeping around this, flanking around. You see the no command, Durka swings around, trying to fight through the smoke. Oh, close! Vanity cleans him up. And they still haven't fully established control of the site. Zeppa hasn't been dealt with, and you're gonna have to get through him if you want to pop a squad here. No! Leaf cleans things up as well. Mystic shows up, and
I brought this to land first. He's got the good angle. Durka gets taken out. Vandy with the judge close. He's blind though.
Spams into the flash. You see the Rolling Thunder from Zeta 2 went out into garage to buy time. The Seekers invested from Leaf. There's not a whole lot of time. They're going to have to double down onto the site, Potter, and they haven't gotten enough. They don't have enough to work with here. This is going to be very difficult for Fnatic. You've got Doma with no HP. Zeta able to get one. Swings out. Magnum drops. 13 seconds left. They've got to go, and they've got to go now. And Cloud9 do not give up a single inch, as they should be able to secure the round. Boaster tries to save the rifle. Maybe not desperately needed, but certainly a needed moment. Durka manages to work his way forward in heaven. They clear out the alarm bot as well. All of the utility that was littered was there, but they haven't taken care of the members of Cloud9. Zeppa showstopper, not connecting, but it buys time and it buys space for Leaf to show up and clean up Doma as well. The spike is down in no man's land. Cloud9 are surrounding it, and Fnatic are going to have to get through everything that's before them before they can do that. Unsuccessful. Cloud9 get to 9, and yes, Fnatic didn't have a dash
already
his way
in
through.
spawn.
Yeah, he's got that showstopper, but he's not going to get a chance at anything, right? Like, he's made his way across, but that's it. Nobody's been able to follow up. He's taken some damage. Yeah, Magnum now able to take care of Mitch, who is peeking top ramps, but that's it. Now the team follows up. They drop the Viper's Pit as well. I like this setup, Potter.
Yeah, will those paint shells get the kill? No, it wasn't. It was too deep. Doma is in a perfect position here. Magnum's gonna swing on that contact, but Zeppa's so high in the sky. Magnum, Cloud9, they know he's here. Vanity takes out Durka. And look, Magnum, he still has the Killjoy ultimate. He might have to use it in this post plant, but he gets taken out.
Yeah, I never had a chance at it. Mystic in the 1v3, makes that a 1v2.
Oh!
Still thinking about how they want to approach this round. And things starting off very well. Zeta's going to get pushed back. You see the lockdown comes out. Create some space, but Leaf should be able to tuck here. He's got enough space in the corner to where he's going to be able to stay alive. Lands the shots as well. Preserves his life with a flash in his face. Turn around the approach once again. He gets a second. Mitch is off. The fact that Doma's gotten into a 1v2 is impressive in and of itself, but no. To identify that's exactly where they are, Mitch has to make this bad boy sing. And he's going to get a chance at it, but Zeppa cleans up the first. Zeta does as well. On the second. Now they're working their way forward. Freaking lunatic, man. The guy just holds W, and it often works, but that was not
30 seconds
the outcome
left.
he was looking for. And off of that, Fnatic, they get into heaven, but they can rotate back towards B unless Zeta has something to say about it.
He's got the fault line a little bit early. That should create some pressure for Vanity, but he's already just left the site. They're going to let the spike go down potentially. They've still got the flashbang off of Zeta and a flashbang perhaps on Leaf ready.
10
The
seconds
spike
left.
is going to... They have plenty of time. The spike will go down.
Magnum pushing forward. Understanding Vanity's back there. Vanity's able to clean him up. Doma left alone. Doma 1, Doma 2. Doma not able to get the third. As they...
This aggression.
Zeppa. Only able to get one. Mitch opping across mid. Only one operator in the fold this time. You see that same Viper's wall from Fnatic towards B, but they're not playing that way.
Yeah, and Leaf definitely heard Magnum shooting that alarm bot, and you can see most of Fnatic are coming back to meet up with Magnum. And Leaf, he's got the backup of Mitch. That operator's got that long line of sight. Hopefully Viper Mystic has a lineup for this operator. There it is. The smoke will go down.
And the turret played contact, got them some info that they have lost Heaven at this point, and they have to be really careful about what could be wrapping around them. That's why you see Mitch holding that angle. The null commando! Oh! A bit of an early fire. Leaf, backside, able to take care of Doma. Leaf gets a second. The guy hasn't moved an inch. But Magnum from up top, nothing doing, baby. We're dancing, we're going all the way. We're going to Fracture, Potter.
I can't believe it. We're
but the spike has made its way back towards B, and Magnum's creeping his way around looking for more. Good start.
definitely a good start, and this has kind of been Fnatic's bread and butter across this entire series, across all three maps, is this default, slowing things down, utilizing that teamwork, ping-ponging off of each other, and finding those picks. Solid defense so far.
Are they gonna flip out?
Oh, Bolster!
You see this spike? Okay, it's now committing back to B. They had to try to take care of, who is that? Mitch, who was playing around. Still hasn't fully committed yet. They just want to frag this out, Potter. They're not comfortable on getting the spike done yet. That might have been what opens the door for him. Yeah, at this point, you're in a 4v2. Magnum looking to get the spike down. Does. And Zeta's left alone. We talked about the breach on this map. How good it can be, but when you're this outnumbered, and then you've got the Killjoy, or excuse me, the Viper utility. And my guess is they're going to get the chance at plenty of that. We're already seeing some of that happen towards Satellite. Magnum getting the best of both Mitch and Zeta there, just like ripping their heads off.
Yeah, and just a slap in the face. He even picks up the orb as well, just to kind of prove his point there. And that should be the site going down. Sure, Leaf, he's got a classic. Maybe he can make this one interesting, but nah, he gets taken out as well. Zeppa's going to try his hand at it as well, but that's clean for Fnatic.
Slow down the initial push. They're continuing to slow it down, but now Fnatic starting to find a bit more room to breathe. Mystic
oh no, Fnatic
is able to take care of one, drop things down to a 2v2. The spike is sitting on the site, on A, with nobody really anywhere near it. Magnum was the only one that was close. It's all going to fall down onto Mystic. Somehow has to get onto the site, pick up the spike, and then either frag out or plant it, and then stay alive long enough for it to go off. Okay, first box checked, right? You got the spike, great. How much more can you do? Dropping a bit of util with only 13 seconds left. They're going to have to do something here soon as members of Cloud9 continue to push.
Oh my God!
Freaking way!
Wait.
He gets it, but Vanity swings out! Even the Nano Swarm does get a chance to do something. Magnum swings down. Zeppa drops. And the spike now, we see it starting to rotate out. It may go back towards B. They have so many options. They have so much control. Fnatic are just kind of rolling through what Cloud9 have set up here.
Yeah, Fnatic are doing such a good job at just slowing down the pace, finding the duels, finding the frags that they want on their terms, and then they just slow it down. Relaying information back and forth with each other, the spike.
Fnatic, you may not be as close, but you got guns. And guns seem to be exactly what the doctor ordered as Cloud9 again kind of fall apart. That goes as expected. A Prime Gaming flawless. Still, he doesn't move, but the gun may have given him away. Yeah, there it is. Durka swings out, cleans him up. Mystic getting in on it as well. Fnatic have full control of B. The remaining members of Cloud9 have to show up and somehow fix this mess that they find before them, where they have no control of anything. You've got Cosmic Divides coming out as well. See if that can be the entrance as Zeppa and Zeta left alone in a 2v4. Not a ton to work with. Not a lot of time before them either.
Yeah, this would have to be a monumental screw-up from Fnatic for them to throw this one away. Cloud9 at this point are just looking for damage control. Maybe a kill here or there, but Fnatic are so disciplined at this point that this should be a dub. Hopefully Cloud9 are able to at least save their guns. I mean, you can see the Astra on some sort of a weird flank here. Hopefully Zeppa's ready for this, because
I do like that. They do have two rifles. Mitch has already dropped, so I only say that to say this doesn't have to be a full roll.
The stinger.
But it seems like it's going to be that outcome anyway, as Cloud9 once again find themselves in a 2v4, this time with a frenzy. Zeta's gun gives them away. We've seen this movie before. As Vanity's left alone, the wheels very well may be coming off this bad boy.
Oh, I hope not, man. Vanity, he finds a frag for himself. I will say that when you see the stingers coming out to play, that's that's questionable. You know, there's a lot of actually debate about. Oh, don't do it to him, Boaster. Come on now, that's your boo thing. That's your boo thing. Oh my God, he's done it. Wrap it up.
Showstopper coming out. Zeppa aggressive, not able to get anything. He had two right before him, right in his crosshair. Doesn't land the shots, Durka does, and that's a prime example of how the map has gone. Right, things just seem to be working for Fnatic and they don't for Cloud9.
Yeah, and as you're saying that, even Vanity's chasing down Mystic, swatting across the map, and Mystic survives with just 6 HP to his name. Just one thing after the other. Zeppa's rocket fails, but then Durka's hits.
Okay.
Maybe this trade will start the ball rolling. Spike still hasn't gone down yet, Doug. It's going down right now.
Well, Vanity and Mystic are both so weak in this situation. Got to keep an eye on both of those because this easily becomes a 2v2. You mentioned the spike goes down. Cloud9, you've got an interesting approach at this retake. You've got Mitch working his way towards mid. Then you have Zeppa and Vanity coming in from satellite. And they just kind of rotate around each other, right? You see the remaining members of Fnatic pulling off that way, giving some of that space up so that they can approach it the way they want, at the pace that they want. Mitch drops.
Paint chills.
It is a 2v2, as predicted. I read the script ahead of time. But both Vanity and Mystic both still alive. Vanity on the tap. I don't know that they can get through this. There are so many good defenses coming out, but Zeppa's got to land these shots, and he does. Magnum falls. Cloud9 just barely get back into this thing. Because given really how things have gone, if you find yourself in a 6-6, 7-5, it's an excellent turn. And Zeppa, yes, the gravity well, the shots are there as well. Perfect.
I also appreciate the fact that you saw Zeppa, you know he wanted to go in there. He dropped the satchel, he wanted to go party, but he second guesses. He plays a little bit conservative. That's nice. Durka's gonna go in though, just delivering himself and the spike into Mitch's lap. It's all down to Doma. He's got quite a bit of util, but he's definitely not gonna want to just waste it just for himself. Doug, is that Fnatic, they don't really have to change much. They found the successes, and it's been in their default. It's been in the map control. Durka, he's good to find the opening, and all of Fnatic, they're kind of meeting back up towards B. They're congregating, and the hit is in.
We've seen this setup. The Rolling Thunder comes through onto B, and they're able to follow up around it. That's exactly what they do, and they find really everything that they want before
this round here.
And they have to, right? I don't know that they have much of a choice. You see Boaster's Viper's pick comes out. Magnum looking to get the spike down, should be able to do so. Now Cloud9 can approach us from the retake. Excellent start out from Zeppa. The Rolling Thunder clearing the way, and the Showstopper to boot. But is there anything there? Yes, Durka cleans up Zeppa. Fnatic are starting to snatch the site right back. Oh, Vanity, you saw that. Boaster takes care of him.
Vanity.
Mitch has the op, though. He's still in this 1v3. No knife. Outcome's the same, though. Mitch still has a chance at this thing. This would be very difficult. And it's not possible. This isn't. I don't remember if I did, but it makes me sound smart if I say yes. So yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Second Showstopper coming out. Zeppa gets right into Magnum's lap. Cleans him up, but it wasn't easy, as Zeppa's just down to 9 HP.
A nice heal coming through. That's a homie right there. Top off Zeppa. Oh, okay. Here it comes.
That worked.
Yeah.
We got there eventually.
We did. And for Fnatic, you know, even though they're down a man, this is where we've kind of seen Fnatic shine, is when they have the map control, when they just shut down all noise. And Cloud9 generally gives them a way back into the round. So we'll see how disciplined these Cloud9 guys can be in this round, but
well, and I wonder if discipline's really going to be the deciding factor. I mean, they have Spectres, and some of them have light armor. Zeppa doesn't have any. Okay, that was excellent. That was exactly what you needed. And Zeppa gets greedy. He gets aggressive. He gets 3 on the round, and the spike is sitting up in no man's land. Mystic has to go up, pick it up, and manages to do so. But now he's left alone. 1v5. And this would be something.
Oh.
Okay. They don't have that same setup.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you pointed it out, especially because it's on the back of Leaf, right? I mean, he's had a bit of a slow game. It'll be nice for him, especially individually, to kind of warm back up into this, hopefully. But 2 members of Cloud9 have already been taken out. Zeppa all alone. He finds a potential duel, but he's not good for it.
This is not the start that Cloud9 needed, right? You talk about Leaf potentially warming up, and the thing is, I mean, they may have a chance at this. Okay, sure, good start. but it doesn't seem to be getting much better. And the thing is, you were mentioning, right, like maybe Leaf has an opportunity to warm up, to make something happen. The thing is, it'd be difficult for otherwise to happen. And so this is a pretty grim picture I'm about to paint.
Yeah.
But the outcome of this round, we look at it and go, okay, Fnatic should be rolling over Cloud9. Cloud9 have pistols, right? And Fnatic don't. They have the gun difference. But the thing is, they've had rifle rounds that have been cleaner than that.
Yeah.
Right? Like, where things have been on even footing, where they've been able to fight unfairly, if you will, and the outcome on check. Doma once again on the tap, and Zeta once again drops at Util, continues to chain it through. Vanity gets the best of Boaster. Mystic looking to work his way forward. And again, they get cleaned up.
Wow.
And he gets the defuse. 11-4 for Fnatic. Corner playing this 50, and Dirk is wise to it. Not wise enough, though. Vanity cleans him up.
Good running gun. Oh, and that's huge for Vanity to take out Doma. You saw that the ultimate forward breach was online. Beautiful shots coming through here for Cloud9, and it's just Mystic. 1 versus 3. He does take out Zeppa, but the spike is not planted.
Mystic CC'd up to high heaven. Whoa. Cloud9 finding some openings. They're able to make some things happen. Only 3 left on the side of Fnatic, and yes, 2 of them have rifles, but Mystic's just so weak. Doma has no armor at all.
Yeah, spike is going to go down here for Zeta. Mitch just securing the round, hopefully. Dropping down those Killjoy Molotovs, making sure the post plant is bolstered. And Durkay, that's a nice shot. Crispy, and that brings it down to a 3v2. This is not impossible by any means. They have the showstopper and the Rolling Thunder that you just mentioned. It may not have gone their way quite yet, but that... okay, never mind. Well,
I take it back.
That's good damage for Zeppa. The breach fault line does make things a lot more difficult, but Pain Shields goes out. Zeppa, he's got to have a clip here.
Oh yeah, he's got to be a gamer.
Ooh.
I like that. Cheeky little spot. They still know he's there, right? Zeppa drops down. 1, trying to spam through, but Doma's just gonna stick the defuse. It doesn't matter. Fnatic gets it.
Yeah, Mitch doing everything he can to try to help Vanity get into the site here, get the spike down, and it will go down. Doma's, the Rolling Thunder.
Exactly, Potter. They have so much utility to work with. They have the Rolling Thunder. They have the Cosmic Divide. And there's that Rolling Thunder. What they don't have right now is a numbers advantage, but that could have potentially been the equalizer. Vanity gets dropped at 3v3. Well, that turned very quickly as Doma finds himself outnumbered and outgunned. Cloud9 lived it.
But somehow, some way, they've been coming out on top of these sorts of rounds. Magnum, he's good for the 1, he's good for the 2!
No way.
All of a sudden, it's a 3 versus 3, Doug.
Make that a 3v2 as Doma drops. Because it's still a doable situation, and the thing is, Magnum has spotted the spike. They're able to set up around here. Mystic, you see him hightailing and trying to get over here as quickly as he possibly can, as Magnum has to hold fast, not able to do so. Zeta gets 3 on the round. That should open up everything for Cloud9 as they get the spike. They're going to go back towards B, and Mystic's headed the wrong way.
Yeah, he's B-lighting it towards A. He took his chance. It was 1 and 2 shot. He makes the wrong one. That was so damn close. A valiant effort coming through here for Fnatic to make that 3 versus 5 look as close as it did. Cloud9 are gonna be another sigh of relief to be able to collect the spike in time and get it down. Oh man, what a round. What a round. And that's how fast things like a round like this can turn. We were just talking about it being a 5 versus 3. Things looking very dire for Fnatic, but the fact that, you know, this is kind of where they shine. They're able to slow things down. They're able to hold those off angles and fight their way back into the round. That's beautiful.
I'm curious to see Economy, because this was not as clean as Cloud9 would have liked, right? Like, they did drop 2. Now, fortunately, Leaf, Zeppa, and Zeta didn't lose any armor, so it's not like they're going to have to buy it.
Man, if those satchels and those flashes aren't there, Boaster has a fun time. There is a flank on the way with the Sheriff. Durkay is going to pick up a Phantom for himself. But this offing, you can see Zeppa, he's so tucked.
Ooh, he spots Vanity.
What a flash!
Zeppa showstopper. It's supposed to create space, but Durka just stands there. He's able to take Zeppa down with him. A 2v2. How have they gotten to this point? It's not quite over yet. They have the Rolling Thunder as well, and they may not need to invest it. Land the shots, guy. Zeta cleans it up. Cloud9 get another. They get to 10. Double digits here. Oh.
Hate waiting.
That uses Viper's Pit as well as a response.
And this is Magnum.
Oh, he's only good for the one.
And he had a chance to crack that bad boy wide open. You see Durka wisely staying towards A, the showstopper, the satchel up top. Not going to find anything yet, but it did deal some splash damage. Mitchell's going to get the spike down. Zeta cleans Mystic up. And they do so. They manage to get control. Spike. You still haven't dealt with Durka, though. Behind enemy lines.
Player standing.
And it's all left onto Durka. The lockdown comes out. Cloud9 not leaving any stone unturned, investing everything they possibly can. Durka's able to take care of Leaf, but he's going to try to stay alive, dash away, get out of the Killjoy ultimate, right into the Worm. Have the opportunity to do so.
Oh, no!
That hurts. Oh, that hurts. Leaf backs up, stays alive. Durka looking to push the matter. Fault line in his face, has to drop out, not able to stay alive. This Fnatic are just down to 2. Yeah, and it's a 2 with the ultimates. Make that 1. Doma. They're weak too, Potter. Both Mitch and Leaf are very weak. Vanity's the only healthy one, but they're playing so far off the site, Cloud9 are, that it's really good. It's almost impossible for them to work their way through. The Rolling Thunder, the Nano Swarm's going to push Doma off. He's not going to get the chance to do anything about it. I don't know that he's going to have enough time for it either. Leaf cleans it up. See, the fault line comes out from Zeta, allowing some space for Mitch to swing around and drop the turret there to hold that angle. So they have good lockdown on A, but everything else is happening towards B. The spike making its way over. Durka's already taking care of 1. Vanity on a great trade, and Zeta working his way forward as well. Oh no, that hurts when he drops.
Oh, this is huge for Fnatic. 3 versus 2, Zeppa, he's burning alive right now. Repositions towards Jen here in the smoke. A bit of a whiff, but the trade comes through strong, and that's Fnatic.
What happens, Mystic's the first to drop.
Ping and Pong, good synergy. Durka's able to find another Leaf. He's got to win this fight versus Magnum. Otherwise, his 2 teammates are going to get flanked.
Oh, Durka. Durka goes all the way in. He's able to take care of Mitch. Doma does as well. Is this it? Leaf down to 1. It's just Leaf. Leaf swings out. He's not able to do it. Fnatic's going to get the defuse. The first round of this EU versus NA matchup goes in favor of the Europeans on their home ground as they send Cloud9 to the lower bracket.
I would be cheering with Fnatic fouls on that stage as well. The fact that they're able to convert that retake when Zeta was in the position that he was in, when he brought Vanity over to help him out to secure that flank and make sure they secure the round, that looked all but over.
Yeah.
That looked like that should have been Cloud9's round, but it feels like I've been saying that all series long.